Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I am in a very interesting place inside the city of Munich. It is called Riemer Park, Riemer See. Someone is speaking so loud here, just walking and speaking anyway. So this whole area used to be Munich's old airport called Munich Riem until 1992, and since then it has been redesigned. So the history is like this was too close to the city was growing, and there was too much noise and pollution, so they decided to build a new airport, which is the current Munich airport, that is in the north of the city, little bit outside the north of the city. And this whole area was redesigned as a modern urban area. So as you can see, there is a lake here, and there is a park here, and the park goes quite far in this direction, like maybe 3 or 4 kilometers in this direction. And in this direction, of course, you see all these trees and everything, but there is a huge urban, modern urban residential area. So yeah, so by 1992 all flights were actually moved, and then they started reconstructing or constructing this new urban area. And throughout the last 30 years they have developed this, what you see now. So still there is a lot going on in terms of development in this area, like new buildings, new residential area, and then there was the U-Bahn that was developed. So this is really well connected to the main city center, so you can just be in Marienplatz, which is the main city center of Munich, in just 15 minutes from here. So this is a really nice place. So you see, you get access to nature, and you also have really modern kind of urban area, quite well structured. And this lake is not exactly a natural lake. So if I remember correctly, this was developed because of some fair or something like that many years ago, and then they just kept it. And today I will walk, actually. There is a place where you can hike up and you get a good view of the lake. I want to go there. I have to just figure out how to go there, which way.
Ja dużo o tych też myślą, bo też ja mogę być chora, ja? I Marek jest chory. Ja.
So this is the lake, and it is actually quite popular, especially in the summer. A lot of people swim here. So this area is not so known by people who actually travel to Munich. It's a little bit of a local hidden gem or something along that line. But there is this is quite popular now, as you can see. So it's so beautiful this way with the trees and everything. And then you have the lake here, and then you have all the urban areas there. And also there is another important thing in this area called Messe. Mentioned Messe. So Messe is a convention center. So the main convention center of Munich, convention center of Munich is just over there. So you have many national and international big conventions, conferences, and things like that. So that was also part of the airport in the past. So you do get a lot of international people coming and visiting these areas because of those big events. For example, the Munich Auto Show, and then there are many others like that. So where I want to go now is right there. You see there is a hill. So I will walk up there. There is a way to walk up, and then you get a great view here. Yeah. So today the weather is surprisingly good. Yesterday it was so sunny. It was like 24 degrees Celsius. Then I saw the weather forecast, and it was supposed to be a little bit rainy, little bit cloudy, about 10 degrees Celsius, but now it's like 15 degrees Celsius, so good surprise. The water is so clean. Wow, I will come back in the summer to swim here. Yeah, like I was saying, it's a very good place to relax in the summer, and it's mostly the locals here in Munich who live in this area. So this area is called Messestadt Riem. So Messestadt is like the Stadt is the word for city, so it's like considered as a small town or city or whatever within Munich, modern urban area. And this whole area is within this east of Munich area called Tudering, which is a very popular area now because it doesn't have those big high-rise buildings and blocks of buildings which look very ugly or something like that. So they have more like houses and nicely developed buildings, more modern urbanization, and a lot of young people live in these areas, young families. So it's amazing to have such an area in a city like Munich, isn't it? So much space. So I hope the city can keep all this space because there is so much pressure on housing in Munich. I'm not sure how long they can keep all these open spaces. Maybe they will have to build all these open spaces. Let's hope it's not the case. But there are many development areas in Munich right now. The western part, there is an area called how is it called? I forgot. I think it's called Freiheim. Yeah, Freiheim. And then in the north there is also an area. So there are many apartment buildings developed in the last 5 years in those areas. And also close to this place, if you go to the east from this place, you find another area which is not exactly in proper Munich, the Munich city, but it's in the Munich district. It's called Feldkirchen. There are many new apartment buildings being developed in the last 5 or 10 years in those areas as well. So there is quite a bit of development, and also here there are many new projects actually. Yeah, so it's a very nice area. I actually live in this area. I would not disclose my exact location on the internet, but let's say in this area somewhere near the parks. So it's very nice to just go for a walk. If you have a little bit of free time, just relax, go in the nature. Don't have to drive like a lot to get close to the nature. So that's really great. And then you have also access to the city just in 15 to 20 minutes. All right, so we will walk up. We'll take these stairs. So you could also hike up there, but today I'm a little bit out of energy. So we will take the easy way, take the stairs, and then we have a great view. It's a clear day, so we should be able to also see the city a little bit. You can already see a little bit. We are just halfway through. Okay. A lot of people. Okay, let's see if we can get a good view of the lake. Okay, it's a little bit blocked by these bushes. So this is the urban residential area that I was talking about. And this way is the Munich main city. You can see the Olympia Park this way and the BMW headquarters. Yeah, as you can see, Munich is sort of flat, so there are some regulations in terms of how high you can go or you can build your buildings, but still there are some skylines or high-rise buildings which is not so nice. But anyway, so this is one of the towers. I don't know if you can see the white tower there. That used to be one of the watchtowers of the airport. Let's go this way.
Das ist unten die Baustelle. Schauen wir mal.
So the park extends quite a long way this way and also this way. This way you see so much open space and inside the city of Munich. This is incredible. I wonder if there is another city in the world where you can get so much open space inside the main city. But anyway, so this way is the eastern side. So this way is the area. You have the areas like Feldkirchen and Aschheim, and those are also new development areas. And you have the Messestadt here. Well, the Messe, the Munich Messe, so the Munich Convention Center here. So this is called Messestadt, the urban area. Yeah, so incredible, isn't it? So there used to be planes and runways here, and now it's a completely redesigned urban area. So a full transformation from infrastructure to lifestyle space, I would say. And the lake. Yeah, we get a better view of the lake here. Well, guys, so that's it. That's the Riem area of Munich. Riemer Park, Riemer See, Messestadt Riem. Beautiful views from here. And with that, I will say goodbye for today. And if you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe. See you on the next one.